Hello everybody and welcome back to Frostpunk. Alright, so we have our outpost team almost making its way to Tesla City. That's going to bring us some steam cores back to the city. Once we have a passive income of those, we can start building a ton of automatons. That's going to be, I think, our easiest way to get more resources. Instead of waiting on workers, which seem to be few and far between, automatons can just completely replace the work crew of any building. So if we, use it on a building that takes 15 workers, that's 15 workers we just freed up to put elsewhere. So automatons are going to be really key to what we're doing this episode. Of course, the limiting factor might not be steam cores right now. It's probably going to be steel, to be honest. Steel is the one thing that we're really limited by, because the only way to get steel is, as far as I know at least, are these two steam steelwork mines. And well, once we have these built, the only other place I can see to get steel is a outpost out here, but seems like we can only have one outpost at a time, so it's probably not worth having the outpost getting us steel if we don't have any steam cores to use the steel. Alright, that's enough of me blabbering on. I need to find this factory. I can't remember for the life of me where I put it. This is the factory. And we should manufacture one automaton. So it needs 100 wood, 50 coal, 100 steel, and 1 steam core. So we have everything we need to build one automaton. So let's get working on it. All right, we got 5 engineers working. Perfect. This episode, things we need to sort out are coal production, which is going to be helped by automatons, right? We're going to get automatons to work on these coal thumpers and coal mines, hopefully. And food production, which I think we're actually doing all right. We don't have an excess, though, and I would like to be at a point where we have an excess of food. But we need workers before we can do anything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and unpause the game. And we're gonna wait till we get some more workers to the city. Looks like one of our scout teams is returning in 13 hours with 35 new workers that we can assign places, and 6 new steam cores. We can probably start replacing most of our medical posts with infirmaries using the steam cores. I don't know what else we can use steam cores for. Alright, steam coal mines have been researched. So I'm going to go ahead and choose our next research. And I think it's got to be generator power upgrade. The reason being, in less than a day, the temperature is going to drop to minus 70. Yes, you heard me right, minus 70. It's going to be crazy, and we're going to freeze. And I don't know if we're really ready for it, but it is what it is. Alright, we'll keep going. Now that we have researched upgraded coal mines, let's go resources, production. 2 steam cores for a steam coal mine. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're not going to be able to build them just yet. We're going to have to wait. Still 11 hours. But once we get six steam cores, we can spend 2 here, 2 here, and where's our 3rd coal mine? We should have 3 coal mines. Steelworks. Scouts have reached the frozen grove. Here's our 3rd coal mine. Get 3 steam coal mines. Okay, let's see what's going on at this frozen grove. Some trees in this grove bear deep cuts in the shape of a cross. We found some bones scattered around them. Poking around the trees marked with crosses, we found shallow graves under each of them. The dead bodies lack most of the bigger muscles, and some bones bear signs of a cutting tool. The corpses have been obviously stripped of edible parts. They must have been pretty desperate. Now we know what kept the survivors of Freshwater Springs from starving. We'll leave the graves intact, but we can cut the trees for wood. Man, we do not need 268 wood. Alright. Hold on. Does that mark the end of the road here? Have we fully explored this region? Alright. Well, seems like we fully explored this region, so we might as well send these scouts out to the snow-covered supplies. Because we don't need to urgently bring the 268 wood back to our settlement, so we're just going to go straight there. Looks like going over the mountain a little bit. 3 days that's going to be. Okay, wow. We want to be spending our wood as much as, not our wood, our meals also to dissuade the Londoners. But looks like we've already have all of those on cooldown, so we must have done those all recently. All right. We're waiting. We've got an outpost. Build an outpost. Okay, send shipments of 1 steam core to our city every 1 day. Okay, 1 steam core per day. That sounds like a good deal. How is our factory doing? Looks like we got most of the way there. Fantastic. We'll have a new automaton tomorrow. Where's our automaton currently working? Our automaton is currently working at one of the coal mines. Okay, our scouts have returned safely to the city. That means we have 35 new workers to play with. 6 steam cores, 198 steel, 367 wood. Okay, let's pause, reassess, and let's figure out what we're doing with all of these resources. We definitely want the steam coal mines because coal is such an issue right now. Okay. So, why do we still have 3 steam cores? I thought each of them cost 2 steam cores. You know what? I won't complain. We have 3 steam cores left over. So let's actually find where we have our medical posts. We'd rather have infirmaries, right, than medical posts. So we can replace these medical posts with infirmaries. And actually, where they are is probably a decent spot for just like more houses. I need to find where the infirmary is. Like, what does an infirmary look like? So we can kind of figure out how much space it needs to take up. Okay, so an infirmary is a big building. It's a big building. So they can't necessarily go in the same place where all the houses and tents already were. That's fine though. Do we have homes for everybody? We do have homes built for everybody. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and let's replace some of these with bunkhouses. I think we need to deconstruct. Do we have any other medical posts that need deconstructing? Here. Deconstruct. Another thing we want to do is we want to build more hunters' hangars. As far as I know, this is one of the few jobs that cannot be replaced with an automaton. So we're definitely going to want to keep our hunters up and going so we don't starve. We're going to want to put it someplace warm. So we can put 2 right here. We're going to need some streets. We'll connect it all up like this. Make it nice and easy to access. Okay, perfect. And so if we have 40 unassigned workers and each of these takes 10, that leaves us with 20 more workers for the time being. We can assign some extras there. We have engineers that I think need to be assigned here. And that leaves us with still a whole bunch more workers that we can be assigning. We can have our coal thumpers working at full operation. Okay, I think we're doing okay. People abandon the Londoners. The Londoners are down to 20. That's perfect. First Londoners convinced to stay. Sir, several of the people who wanted to flee to London have decided to trust you and stay. They say that your recent decisions convince them that there is hope for us yet. Well, I am very glad to hear that. Yes, I am. We still have people starving. Hopefully, we get these new hunters' hangars built quickly. All right. We also need to build 2 prosthetics. What's this? A sawmill? We're not running short on wood. So we should spend our extra workers not at the sawmill. Oh boy. Where's our factory? Here's our factory. Where is the factory? There it is. Okay, we're gonna want the automaton to get up and going as soon as possible. We also need to get our power level upgrade to the generator, because oh boy, is it ever cold right now. Let's look at the temperature overlay. Yeah, all of the bunkhouses are just cold. The care house, we could probably turn the heater on. The child shelter, I don't think we can afford to turn the heater on in all these places. Oh boy. A new automaton has been built. Okay, so we want to assign these automatons in an appropriate place. And I think the coldest workplaces right now are these stockpiles outside the coal thumpers. So we're gonna let these finish up. These hunters' hangars, sure, we can assign 10 workers there. And I think we're going to have the automaton working here. Perfect. We can have our 10 hunters working there. These are our coal mines that we want to get up and going. Okay, so I'm actually going to take the automaton off of here. The reason is I think that this is a warmer workplace and this is a colder workplace. So we're going to have our automatons working these coal piles first priority. Okay. I think we're doing okay. We're out of coal, it says. No, we're not. No, 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 no. Don't shut down. I don't think we can keep up with the demand. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, guys. This might be the disaster. This might be a huge disaster. We have 24 coal. Can we turn it back on to steam level 1? Can we turn it back on to steam level 2? Okay, we can. Okay. Okay, and we're 75% of the way there to getting our generator power upgrade. We have available steam cores, so I think we should build one more automaton, and then I think we should see about getting prosthetics. But automatons are going to be the priority over prosthetics because we only have 2 amputees right now. Of course, we have... Oh my gosh, the generator's shutting down again. Why is this? Are we not keeping up with demand here for some reason? Not sure. I'm really not sure. 190, 200 coal. Come on, that's got to be enough. Generator power level 2 upgrade researched. Okay. We're going to want to get heater efficiency upgrade. I think so. Generator range upgrade 2. That's going to be really important. We can get a steam wall drill. We don't really need that. Sawmill, charcoal kiln, steam coal thumpers. Yes. I don't know why we didn't research that already. We're going to need to get steam coal thumpers going up and going as soon as possible. Now, of course, we can build some more bunkhouses. Where we had tents previously. It's going to cost us a lot of steel, but we really need to make sure that these people are living insulated. I see still a bunch of tents right out there. Not good. We have 29 available workers not doing anything. I wonder if that means we should be building more coal thumpers. We have 320 coal. I think we're just pulling it off. I think we're doing fine for coal, actually. Okay. We really want to focus our resources on food production. Where's our cookhouse? Our cookhouse is too cold to operate, so the heater needs to turn on so we can be cooking meals. We have a bunch of starving people. We're making standard meals right now. We should be making soup. I don't know why we haven't been making soup this whole time. I think I turned it on when we had more resources to go around. This care house is not working, so we need to turn on the heater at the care house. And we have a new event. Accused priest. Sir, a woman is here to see you. She claims that she has evidence against one of our priests. Our man is in turn accuses her of heresy. You're my only hope, sir, cries the woman. When I went to denounce this wretch, his colleagues kicked me out. He's forging denunciations to get back at those who cross him. She's lying, the priest shouts. She's a heretic, and all heretics lie. So we could side with the woman for more discontent, or we could side with the priest for a ding to hope. I think we can take the discontent. I'd rather keep hope. Hope seems like an important thing to have here. All right. New automaton has been built. Perfect. That's exactly what we want to see. We're going to assign that automaton right here. That's going to free us up even more workers. And we can use those workers. Where do we actually want to use our workers? We have an excess of workers now, so I'm very aware that we want to make sure we're efficiently using our workers. We have 2 infirmaries here. Soon to be 3. Is it warm enough here to build an infirmary? Looks like there's some bunkhouses here. I think if I dismantle these bunkhouses, I can get away with building an infirmary right here. Yep, and so we're going to want to build some more bunkhouses in the gaps in the city. I'd rather have the bunkhouses close to the generator. Yep. Yep. There's a medical post here too that can probably be deconstructed and replaced with an infirmary. Okay. Things are looking really bad right now. We have 3 amputees now. We have 4 freezing. We researched steam coal thumpers, fantastic. Steam wall drills, steam sawmills, charcoal kilns. I don't think we need any of that. But what we do want are streamlined automatons. Automatons will cost 20 wood and 20 steel less to make. I don't think that's as important as increasing their efficiency. Let's increase their efficiency. Now that we have unlocked steam coal thumpers, let's go ahead and replace the coal thumpers we have with their steel versions. We still have 3 steam cores that we could use. I think we're going to use 2 of them in our factory. If I can find my factory, I can never seem to find it. To create 2 more automatons, and then we'll start creating some prosthetics, but creating prosthetics is really not worth our time. We'll get 3 extra workers. We already have 42 workers that we don't have assigned anywhere. I know we probably should have them assigned here, but resources are short, building resources particularly. The Londoners prey on discontent. A few people are persuaded. We could send someone to reason with them. We can't put our people at risk. We could disperse the crowd. Alright. We'll deal with this our own way. It's always 1 step forward, 2 steps back, man. 32. A lot higher than I would like. Okay. The factory is short on resources. I think steel is still a limiting factor for us. Okay, but we have plenty of meals, so we shouldn't have 29 hungry for too much longer. And soon we're going to get it back up to minus 50, which I think is a lot more manageable. What does the temperature look like? Yeah, not good, but we kind of expected that. We have scouts waiting at our city. We should have sent them out. I don't know what I was doing. So let's see what our options are. Frozen Pond, this place is the only thing standing out in the endless white desert, or a ruined warehouse. A large building can be seen in the distance. Let's go to the ruined warehouse. I think that sounds like there's going to be more useful supplies than just like a random pond, but who knows. Okay. The temple has influenced some Londoners to mend their ways. Fantastic. We can have some people working at the sawmill again. Of course, this sawmill is so cold. Let's just try to, you know, mine up the rest of this stuff. Our wall drill can have an extra worker. So let's do it. Perfect. And we wanted to build an infirmary, didn't we? So let's go ahead, go to health, go to infirmary. We're gonna build one right here, but first we need to dismantle these streets. Okay, and now if I go to health, infirmary, we should be able to fit one right here and right here. 2 more infirmaries. It's gonna have a set in the long run. These infirmaries are gonna be much better than the old medical posts we had before. We also should be spending some of our steel as we get it to upgrade these bunkhouses. Fantastic. I still see one more medical post that we can dismantle. Can I get even further insulated, even like more insulated homes? Let's look. Exploration industry, food. Oh, we can get houses. Comfortable houses. Okay, that's gonna be really good. Infirmaries will employ fewer people. -5 engineers. We're not really short on manpower right now. I think we're trying to lean more into the automation side of things. These infirmaries need 10 engineers. We are short on engineers. Wouldn't think we would have that problem. We're probably employing engineers at some places though. Apparently we're out of coal. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yikes. The generator is shutting down. Okay, well we just need people to go back to work. Now that we're like now that we're earning coal again, we can probably turn on the coal generator again. And finally it's warming up. Okay, I think we got through the worst of that storm without too much permanent damage or casualties. But man, it was rough going. And so our priority needs to be coal production. So resources, steam coal thumper. Upgrading this needs to be our priority. Okay, there we go. And one more steam coal thumper. We should be doing okay now once we have 3 steam coal thumpers and 3 steam coal mines. We can finally start saving up some more of our steel once we're done building bunkhouses for everybody. Okay, we have an empty spot here too that we can build a bunkhouse in. I know I probably have more housing than I need, but we want to be in a place where we have more housing than we need. That way, if we bring any new people to the city, they're not going to be homeless straight away. Okay. I don't know why we consistently have hungry people in the city when we have such an excess of food rations. It is endlessly perplexing to me. Alright. Automaton integration research, so our automatons are now more effective. Let's see what else we can research. Houses might be good. Streamlined automatons will probably be the next thing that we want to research. Yeah, I think so. We're just lacking 25 steel to make it happen, so we're going to go ahead and wait till we have 25 steel. We're going to start this research. We don't want to be wasting our engineers' research time. It's valuable. Okay. The fundamental research. Sir, an engineer is asking for a day off to study an automaton closely. The automatons can be improved. They may be the pinnacle of our technology, but if we learned how to make them, we could surely learn how to make them better. If I take a closer look at the machine, I can adjust it to improve its performance. Why should it be any different with them? Carry on with the project. I fully endorse this. Improving the effectiveness of our automatons. Yes, please. Does that mean that we're going to lose control over one of our automatons for the day? It might. It might. Right. I was in the process of trying to find one extra engineer somewhere. We also need a heater here. So we need to go to Tech, Steam Hub. Yeah, it's kind of inexcusable how cold it is for these outer workstations here. So I'm going to go ahead and build a street there. Hopefully we'll get some people to build the street sometime soon. There they go. Now that we have the street built there, we can go Steam Hub right here, and that should be in range of these two buildings. Perfect. Alright, we can enact a new law as well. Let's see what law we could possibly... Field kitchens. Alright, they raise the temperature of nearby workplaces by 1 level. Those might actually be good. House of healing. I don't think we need that. Adaptation. Let's say extra rations for the ill. They'll heal faster. I think we have plenty of capacity, so I don't think we need to enact overcrowding or anything like that. Alright, fantastic. Here's our extra engineer that we can use in the infirmary. Perfect. And where is our factory? That's gonna be like the most common thing that I talk about in this episode is where is our factory? I'm waiting for us to get up to 100 steel so we can start building our factory. We need to build more stockpiles too once we start getting up. People abandon the Londoners. Yes, yes, yes. Keep it up. Okay. I think with this, we're going to end the episode here. We finally got into a place where I feel like we're doing really well. We have 14 workers that we just don't need to be working right now. We have coal at a shaky place, but a doable place. I say that, and the generator has 1 hour left. I think we turn on steam level 2, and I think we need to turn off some heaters. So, let's see. Is there any heaters that are on that don't need to be on? No. We can probably... I don't know. Some of these steam hubs don't need to be on. This just needs to be on during work hours. 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock. Or 6 o'clock, actually. Yep. This one doesn't need to be on full time. This one probably should be on full time. Are these hunters' hangars? Do these need to be on at night? I don't think we need to have this one on at all. The hunters' hangars will be fine. They're chilly. That's fine. Okay, we're gonna end the episode here. We're doing okay. Coal is a little bit iffy, but we're just about managing. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.